Hello, welcome to the crafting table. We are back here with Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, the extreme Moon Elf Necromancer playthrough. We are making our way through the Keep of Pale Night, which now we're up against some mummies. Which shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to handle them just fine. We're going to keep looking for the treasure and gold and everything like that, because I'm hoping we can amass enough gold and whatnot, and all the gems will be available eventually. Because I think I have kind of a vague idea. Sorry, I'm trying to continue my previous thought. But I think I have kind of a vague idea of the gems and everything that I'm going to be putting into the different pieces of gear that I have. Hopefully. Now, I also found out something very interesting just now, because I was looking at enchanting stuff before starting the recording, so I could just kind of get that out of the way. Now, I can't remember which part it was, but one of the parts I saw that you can get plus 15 on rings and amulets, and I was like, oh, that's plus 15 everywhere. Incorrect. The plus 15 is available on rings and amulets. However, it's only plus 5 on armor and weapons, from what I can tell. So those are still on the low end of things. So we might, with all the cash that we've amassed so far, we might be able to basically enchant all of our armor with varying, things or whatever that we might be able to get. And it should prove very helpful later. This will be like an ambush, I think. Oh, you can get out that way. Oh, yep. So yeah, as far as I understand it, that's how the enchanting works for all the pieces of gear. So rings and amulets, for some reason, you can get up to plus 15. Everything else, not so much. So that's kind of an interesting bit of information I did not know. And as you can see, I've been playing on my own time, because this isn't the first save that I have. But very, very interesting bit of information that I had no idea about until just today. Get out of the way so my shadow can get him. One thing, too, I do want to move on to Baldur's Gate 3. But one interesting thing I might be able to pull off is possibly doing a playthrough or a few playthroughs of Champions of Norath and Return to Arms. If anybody is interested in watching something like that, go ahead and let me know. tell you what, I'm very interested in doing. I mean, it's probably going to happen regardless. Just because I really like that game. I mean, first things first, I'm going to have to try and find a usable copy of Champions of Norath and Return to Arms to be able to do that. But it shouldn't be that hard. Shade really messes him up. It's funny trying to melee with this guy. Kind of, I wouldn't say nervous, but I'm kind of curious to see how the last fight's gonna go. Hopefully my shade doesn't just get immediately murked. I would hope not, but it's definitely not outside the realm of possibility, though. Oh. He went down there. Okay. Well, let's go get him. Whoa! I'll be glad to be rid of this weakening spell. I think they use Ray of Enfeeblement. Something along those lines. Okay, that's all done there. So we got rid of all that. Honestly, the level ups don't even matter anymore. It's more or less just... It's more or less for getting gold. Man, with how much they dip your damage, it's crazy. Well, that's good. We're almost finished with all these, the mummies. think actually we are finished with all the mummies at this point. So no more Ray of Enfeeblement. I hope. Because that really slows everything down, doesn't it? Okay, that's the way forward right there. Let's go off to the side here, see if we can find any more treasure. I don't know, more of them? I think it's more of them. Okay, it's not not mummies at least. Pipe organ appears to be broken. I don't know if that actually got me anything aside from just some extra enemies to fight. Which that's okay, as long as they're dropping gold. Because if all the gems are available to buy once I hit Act 4, which isn't a very long act, it's basically just... Oh wait, am I in Act 4? Whatever the last bit is, where you beat Mordok for the first time. It might be a 5th act, I'm not sure. It's either that or a continuation of Act 4, but at any rate, if all those gems are available at the trader once we hit Act 4.5 or whatever it is, then I should be able to buy enough to enchant all my stuff. Because I've got over 2 million gold, and enchanting doesn't take all that much money. For this character, anyway, because he's got the special enchantment thing. Alright, so we're heading up to the next level, which I think is Zanhast, possibly. Okay, so here we go. This ought to be interesting because, yikes, some of the enemies in here are brutal. He's got 2 of those crazy shade things. Man, he's got some... I never even knew about these chests over here. Let's see if we can... draw them out. Got him. What just happened? Hello? Uh-oh. I broke him. Well, one moment while I spool it back up. Okay, we're back out. I thought I was fighting Zanhast, but... Ooh, maybe I need to kill both of his buddies. Both of his little, well, not little, they're quite large, actually. But his two, like, Shadow Servant things, whatever they are, I think I broke him. I think I broke the game by accident. Maybe it's because I fought him way out here. Okay, got that one. Oh, this ain't good. Go get him, buddy. Okay, got that one too. All right. That should do it for that. Okay, I've defeated him. Okay, there we go. Alright, we've seen all that. So, let's see if he's got what we need for sale here. What happened here? Okay. Get rid of a few of those. Get rid of a bunch of those. We don't need a lot of that. Any more? Yeah, we got an amulet there. Let's see. Does he have it all? He does not. Dang it. Well, we're kind of screwed in that regard then. Let's see what we can make. At least. Here, let's break that. And then we'll throw all that in. Plus 5% damage inflicted, added to magic energy, unarmed. Cleave. Minimum damage, bleeding damage, cold damage, shock damage, acid damage, fire damage, combat reflexes, improve critical, extra damage, disintegrate undead. That's the only thing we're going to be able to make for that one. So we'll just go with a plus 5, I think. Because we have every type of gem he's got here, too. We can... I know this... Let's see. Let's just go with a plus 5. And just make it. Doesn't take that much money. Gives us a little bit of extra stuff. Okay, so you can make a plus 15 with your boots, apparently? We need a few more of those. Let's get a bunch of them, because we're going to need a lot. Alright, and then let's see what we have. Let's get it to plus 15 and see what it says. That's weird that you can do it for your boots. I think you could do it for your boots and your helmet. Alright, so plus 15. What can we get here? So that's Constitution, that's Strength, Dexterity, Intelligence, Great Fortitude, Sunder, Iron Will, not really important, Iron Will, Wisdom, Sprint, Charisma, Sanctuary. Okay, so We can't even get a full plus 15 on this. We could with Constitution at least, but we can't. Unfortunately, we can't get enough. We don't have enough Jacinth to do it. We could try and get a full 15 Constitution, which would actually help tremendously. So why don't we go ahead and see how much. Oh, it costs a lot. Let's see. Alright, we only need 22. 22 more, which is just ridiculous, but...
I'll pray for your success while you're gone, friend.
How many does that make it? Let's see. One more. We'll just go ahead and sell off the Jacinth. It's kind of unfortunate that we won't be able to get all the gems necessary to do the things we want to do with. I wonder why there's like a weird... Oh, you can't buy all these gems at this point. Oh, we need one more. Dang it. One more. I'm wondering how much this is going to cost. This is crazy, though. Like 176 to get to a plus 15. That is nutso. I wonder how much this is going to cost me. Probably a lot. 100,000 maybe? A little under 100,000 maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah. So plus 15 to Constitution. Just go ahead and make it. And we won't be able to do what we want to do with this. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. It's cold resistance. Shock resistance. I don't think he's selling amethysts, otherwise I would just buy some amethysts to do it with. Yeah, he's not selling amethysts. So we'll just, I guess we'll just add, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with the fact that we won't be able to do that, but it's kind of whatever at this point. Holy cow, man. Okay. We have an extra, like, 300 plus 312 hit points from just that. They're worth so much money. They're worth more than the enchant cost, minus obviously the cost of all the gems that were put into it. Okay, so we're gonna summon our shade. Whoa. Scared me. Get this guy out here. What are you doing, man? Let's see if we can gather a bunch of them up. think I like using Shadow Spray a bit more. And we'll have to see what happens inside the Onyx Tower, actually. How that all goes. But first, we have to fight Randala. And there she is.
Joaquin be prayed.
Oh, she's slow on him. That's funny. She's got a lot of hit points. Alright, let's see. Let's go with strength. I think we're almost like 40 at this point. Didn't know these guys were fireball users. These guys are fairly weak. Think of interest over here? No. There's not really going to be much that we're really going to want out of here, to be honest. Unless we find some crazy plus 15 again. Or plus 15 thing. But I highly doubt it. I wish my shade would wake up and start attacking these dudes. Yeah, I don't know if strength is actually making a difference here with Shadow Spray. Don't know. I know I can carry more now, at least. Which is a good thing, still. Let's see what we get. Oh, there's a bunch of things. I don't know. I didn't look at everything. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end it on a cliffhanger. Let's like get rid of these guys. Okay, well, that does it for this episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, the Extreme Moon Elf Necromancer playthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Till then, have a great night, everyone.